Mia, do you feel up for a few questions?
Sure.
Can you tell me, is this you in the picture?
Yes, it is.
Where and when was it taken?
I don't remember anyone taking a picture of me at that party. It was a rave in an abandoned warehouse somewhere. It was a few weeks ago.
Who were you with?
I was with...
Sorry, Mia. Stephanie was with you.
Yes.
How did you meet Stephanie?
I met her at work.
So you, Cynthia, and Stephanie worked at the club?
Yes.
Who's the fourth girl?
I don't know her real name. She was known as Queen of Secrets. The rule was never to give our real names to the clients or to the staff. But me, Steph, and Cynthia didn't respect the rule. We often partied. We got pretty close. But she respected the rule and never mixed with us.
You were Lady Temptation.
Yes, and Steph was Baroness of Blood and Cynthia Mistress of Pain.
What went on at the club?
Well, Queen of Secrets would host the clients in the room with 4 statues. The clients would change their clothes.
Change their clothes?
Yes, they would put on Victorian-style cloaks with top hats, and they would wear masks.
Masks?
Yes, it was a rule never to know their true identity. These men were probably rich and powerful. It was to prevent us girls from blackmailing the clients. Plus, it heightened their experience with all the role-playing possibilities. It put them at ease to know that we didn't know them. The money was absolutely insane.
Thanks, Mia. I want you to stay with Richard for a while, because I might have more questions for you. Is that all right with you?
It's no problem.
Alright, so hello everybody and welcome back to Still Life. Possibly the final part. I remember that we're in the last chapter. I think we just started it when we got back here. Okay, so now we should probably go and find Richard, right? So yeah, at the end of the last part, we finished with the stuff in Prague. Maybe, once again, there might be another flashback. And the, I don't remember her name, the one that was pregnant with his kid died. And he found out who it was, but didn't get the guy, which is why I said that we might go back again. And then we came back here, and this guy here explained what all the paintings were supposed to mean.
Mark Ackerman?
All I have is a book that the Department of Fine Arts printed.
May I have a copy?
Sure, honey, it's on the presentation stand in the center of the exhibition. Why the sudden interest?
It has something to do with my case.
What? In what way?
The killer left 2 messages at 2 of the crime scenes. Disturbed sanctuary and a sinner's pardon were written on the walls. I didn't know what they meant until now.
You mean the killer knows about Mark Ackerman?
Yes.
That seems unlikely. Ackerman's pretty much unknown. This is the first time he's going to be exposed to the public.
That's why you have to give me a list of all the people who sold you the paintings, and a list of the people from the Fine Arts Department who are involved in this project. Can you do that for me?
Sure, but it'll take time.
Thanks. See you later.
Okay, I'll go work on that list.
See, now, in, like, a TV show or a movie, right, you could suss out, or at least have something of an idea as to who the killer is based on, like, the person, right? Like height, build, the way they walk, shit like that, right? But in a game like this, there's so few people, and, like, the only time we've really seen the killer so far is in cutscenes. Oh, I see. It just added it to our files. Security card. Okay, Yemen, Veiled Women, Prague, The Pupil, Empty Shell, Moonshine Traffic, Mob Boss, Mindless, Aid, Peace of Mind, Dr. Hyde, Abandoned, Death Do Us Part, Cleansing of a Soul, Disturbed Sanctuary. Alright. that actually didn't give us any information at all. Is there something? No, right. That's just what we've been doing. Okay, it doesn't look like we got anything else. All right. Where are we going now? Okay. Computers at the office. All right. That makes sense. I mean, I couldn't. I mean, the only other place I could have thought to go would be back to your dad's house so that you could look at the journals again. Because I remember last part, we just kind of got shoved back into the past. Like, we didn't go back to the house and start reading the thing. It just kicked us back into the past randomly, which was really weird. Oh, that's just a cop car. Okay. Oh, that's new. Why the hell can I pick up the fire extinguisher? Sure, I'll take this. See, that's why you fucking point and click games, man. You constantly gotta have your cursor moving. If your cursor isn't moving, odds are you're gonna miss something. Now, is there anything...
Claire? What are you doing here?
Why do I have the feeling I just caught you with your hand in the cookie jar? I just came up here to get some blank report sheets. I'm all out downstairs, and there you are.
Claire, what's your level of clearance?
Level 2. Oh no. Please don't tell me you were trying to find files using my name.
Oh, I found them. I just can't access them. It's level 4 clearance only. Oh, I'd love to read them.
Don't tell me you have a lead.
Actually, I might have one, yes, but I won't go into details just yet. I've been taught to never give any details before you have all the facts.
Oh really? Who's the idiot that taught you that?
You did at Quantico. Remember?
Yes, I remember.
Anyways, I really need to get my hands on those files.
Clearance 4, huh? I know one person who has that level of clearance, Todd. We never had this conversation, and I certainly never said that you could try the computer in his office instead of trying to get me in trouble. Victoria?
Uh-oh. You never call me Victoria unless it's serious.
You usually cut corners, I know, but why do something that might actually cost you your job?
Because I feel responsible for Stephanie's death.
Okay, now how is that possible?
When I chased our murderer on the rooftop, I had a chance to take him out and I didn't.
Why? Did you freeze? I know that happens sometimes, even to the best.
I'm sorry, but that sounded like a male impotent speech.
Victoria, I'm being serious.
I froze, sort of. I was hanging over the ledge.
Victoria, I can't believe we're having this conversation. That's not a shot, and you know it. How is your falling to your death any good for the case?
Thanks for the tip. Oh, and we never had this conversation.
We better not have had this conversation. Never mind. Well, good luck, sweetie. And when you get the final facts, make sure you think of me and share.
Of course I will. Thanks for being you.
So, she trained her at Quantico for something? That's honestly a little weird. Alright, so Todd is our boss, who's a dick. And, I mean, if this is
Boss's office. It's locked, of course.
I mean, janitor can get in, right? Maybe. And I mean, if this is going to copy the old case, then that means that he's probably covering for the person doing the killings, right? Obviously, it's a lot harder to do
think I
that
could borrow those
in
keys?
like this period of time.
Over
But
my dead body, senorita.
all right, and I know I it says that I can grab them. There is no fucking way I can grab them. I'll try.
I need those keys. I have to find a way to distract him.
I mean, he's a janitor, right? Let's see if we can make a mess on something. There's not, I mean, we have a fire extinguisher, but, you know, I don't know where we would use that. Make a mess. Let's see, we need them away, but now odds are it won't be a different floor. So maybe we can make a mess in here. There's garbage, vent, glass. Okay, apparently it's not in here. Because, I mean, you can fuck with coffee, right? Can't we just, like... Can we just, like, keep pushing the button and eventually it'll, Oh, what about this? Napkin, eh? Ah! Oh no, what a mess. I mean, you should remove...
That's a clean mess.
I mean, you should take the napkin away, though, right? Because, I mean, he's going to know that you fucked with it if the napkin's still there. Hey, buddy, there's a mess to clean up. Somebody's playing with the coffee machine and just got everywhere.
I'm sorry, but I made a terrible mess at the coffee machine.
Oh, that machine is so stupid.
Here's the thing, right? She just asked him if she could have the keys and then wanders off. And, oh, what's this? I can grab something else from there. A screwdriver, all right. And then she wanders off, comes back, and is like, I made a mess. And he doesn't assume that she's there for, like, that. She's like, come on.
The boss's office. It's locked, of course.
Oh, right. Must use keys. Ooh, I got something there I can grab. No, nothing with the paint. Is that taser? Fuck yeah. Let's tase the fuck out of someone. Looks like we got computer and we have 2 points on... No, maybe just 1 point on the desk. Well, I mean...
It's a print scanner. I need one of Todd's prints.
Okay. Well, let's see. Where's that coffee mug of his? Oh, there it is right there. Boom. I'm also guessing that I won't actually be able to access this computer yet. Oh, alright.
Damn, it's password locked. I need to go directly to the archives downstairs.
What? The hell does that mean? You need to go directly to the archives downstairs. Alright. Because, I mean, going to the archives wouldn't make a difference, right? In theory? Okay, not the paper cutter over here. Alright. Boosh, boosh, boosh. Oh, whoops, no, put it away. Okay. Oh.
This will do nicely for prints.
Yeah, it will. Aha! Fingerprints. Cut back. Now, oh, whoops. Now let's see if she's going to be smart enough to fix her mess and, well, not mess, but to actually cover up her crime. I put the coffee mug back. I'm going to try. I know it'll work. No, I don't actually have the option to place it down.
Damn, it's password locked.
Yeah.
I need to go directly to the archives downstairs.
No, it's not going to let me. God damn it. Come on, girl. You got to be better than that. You got the print. Now you put it back so that he doesn't know where you got the print from. Todd's fingerprint. Boom.
It's already activated.
Oh, well, whatever. I'm assuming that's an archive key. We've got tapes, we've got paper. Apparently none of that's important. Oh, look at that. She at least closed that. So that's something. We haven't been to the archives, have we? Oh, I should check that key. Security key, okay. So, I still don't... Unless the archives is something different than I'm thinking of. First basement one is garage, right? I think so. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm going to assume that the archives are this way. Bathroom.
To find out who the gunman was behind the grassy knoll, please call
Yeah,
555
okay. I think I
1963.
clicked on that once before.
Now that's tasteless.
Okay, well that's just bathroom over there as well. So let's go back this way. Because this is the security office, right? It's not archives. And I mean, we've been here, but what's her face would be here. Unless there's like another way to go, but I'm not seeing it. All I see is the morgue.
Locked. Claire must still be at the murder scene.
Yeah, well, I don't think so, because she wouldn't have fucking left the murder scene to come here and get fucking blank case files. Is there another place that I'm missing here? Because, I mean, I don't... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Key. There we go. Because, see, I didn't think that the I knew the archives were usually guarded in that. I didn't think that they were, like, off limits to any of, like, detectives in that. See, okay, I'm assuming we can't get in this door on the right, because it looks like there's... Oh, well, actually, I have a screwdriver. See, now this is one of those points, right, where you may very... Oh, my, alright.
Now I need something that could send an electric current to jolt the door open.
Okay. Taser. See, now this is one of those things where, like, because I picked up the stuff earlier, I get to do this. Which is why you, like I said before, you gotta constantly keep your mouse moving in fucking point-and-click games. Oh my, can we get one of those?
M16A1 assault rifle with forward assist and a birdcage flash suppressor holds a 20-round mag. The boys in SWAT have all the fun.
Yeah, they do. Okay, so... what good does this computer do us? What the fuck is this nonsense?
I have to activate a robot first.
Oh, sure, release. I don't know what the fuck it is I'm doing. Okay. I don't know what it is I'm doing. Okay, can we get out of this? Oh, wait. Can I... No, I was hoping maybe that... Oh, there we go. I was like hoping that I had something that I could read on here. Book corner... Oh, here we go. Remote Bomb Disposal Unit. Lumbertech is a global leader in mobile PC-controlled hostile environment adaptive robots. The Lumbertech Remote Bomb Disposal Unit has been designed to perform remote-controlled bomb disposal tasks that would otherwise place human lives in positions of extreme risk. Remotely operated using industry-leading PC-based controls. Can to climb vertical or even perpendicular metallic surfaces. Holy shit. Radios control. Performs emission standards. Remote monitoring system. Not equipped with fine manipulation, but a head-mounted stable frequency laser. Okay. Terrain sensors automatically compensate. Alright. So can I like open this vent or something? Because I seem to have very little control over it. Screwdriver again. Go. Alright, little robot. You know, I probably should have went to that other room first to see what exactly I need this fucking robot in there for, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Oh, okay, now it's tank controls, eh? A little bit further. One more. No? Alright. Oh, I think I see what I have to do now. Really? So it can climb, like... Maybe not? Is there more shit in here?
I need to find a way to make the laser beams visible, or else I won't be able to get through with the robot.
Okay. Laser beams? What? Okay, now I definitely have to go and check out this other room, because fucking Christ.
Door's locked. It leads to the archives room security corridor. The security panel for this door must be on the other side.
Yeah, but the stupid little robot won't climb anything. So I'm assuming I need to get the robot. Okay, so if I release another one... It's like if I can get the robot to climb the door... Like, it says that it can climb vertical surfaces, so I mean... Oh, there we go. Oh, whoops. Okay, so hopefully that unlocked the door. Because the fire extinguisher, although in real life would not work. Alright. Oh my. So this is to block the archives, eh? I feel like it might be a bit much, don't you? No?
No way I'll walk blindly through a field of deadly lasers.
Deadly lasers. Seriously, what kind of police station is this? The upstairs looks like shit, but they have a fucking bunker in the basement that not only has... I mean, it says the bomb so maybe this is like a bomb disposal lab, but if that's true, I don't know why the fuck the SWAT's guns would be here. Or why their little robots would be fucking coming in like that. Like... Okay, now this will only move at one, right? Okay, so I should be safe there. This one goes in a circle. I don't know what the fuck this one's doing. There we go. There are ones on... Nope, that's... I can't tell if those two are like on the wall or what, but it looks very odd. Okay, what about this panel? No? Am I supposed to climb up that wall on the left, maybe? No, not there. Because, I mean, that one laser on the left looks like it's on the wall, right? So, like... If I climb this, though, I'm just fucked, aren't I? Wow, this is a super fucking annoying part to this game, alright. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is I'm supposed to do there. Because, like, I only have the one path up the wall, I think. And I have no fucking clue where it is I'm supposed to be heading. Okay, now turn. Wait for the lasers. Guess I could have went there. Those things stay apart for quite a while. Oh, wait a minute, though. If I go this way... Can I... Okay, well, I see laser again. Is that coming... Okay, it's not coming down to this one, so hopefully that'll change that. But I don't think this is the... Well, maybe, because if I get up there, I can go up and around. Guess? It's hard... This part is hard because, like, it's hard to tell... Oof. Like, where exactly the lasers are actually hitting. Okay, so there's one laser going around the corner up there. And then there's the one laser that could get me right there. Man, if you don't know your tank controls, whew, that would be, that right there would be a rough fucking section. Okay, now I'm good if I go down here, right? I'm not going to get hit by something. I really hope not. Oh my god. Alright, so we got... Oh, so I could have climbed up either wall? I still don't really know where I'm going. Like, do I go up here? No? Oh! Am I trying to get to that panel there? Okay, is there something on the ceiling? There is, but not on these particular points. Oops, wrong way. So now, can I just make a straight shot? Ugh, probably not. I probably want to go this way. Oh, maybe not. Ugh. Good Christ. Seriously, what is up with this precinct? I mean, I guess just like the straight shot would probably be my best bet. There we go. Like, oof. That's, like... once again, point and click games, man. It makes zero sense. Like this being down here makes no sense whatsoever. Alright, now let's see. Like, look at this fucking archives, man. It's like out of fucking Star Wars or something. It is, like, well, I guess no. Because this is very similar. They had, like, almost this exact fucking setup in, like, Rogue One, right? When they were going to get the Death Star plans, they had, like, a very similar setup to this. Search vaults for Ackerman and Perlovka Ripper. Alright, case 1932, 236. Not found. Was erased. Okay. On August 13th. Not found. Was erased. Okay. Not found. Was erased. Awesome. Not found. Was erased. Oh my god. Okay, I get it. There's none of these are here. Missing. Oh, was checked out by consulting witness Gustav McPherson. Consulting witness? Sure, why not? Consulting witness. I don't know what the fuck a consulting witness is, but Gustav is our dad, or not our dad, our grandfather, right? So I mean, on July 4th, 1932. Okay. 0 files from the case have been found. If the information received was incomplete, you can consult the hard
Those
copy.
documents my grandfather stole. I wonder if we have them somewhere.
I mean,
McPherson!
probably. Uh-oh.
McPherson, you have a lot of explaining to do.
So what now, Browning?
Don't bullshit me, McPherson. You know you're not allowed down here.
Listen, I'm actually getting things done as opposed to sitting on my ass and waiting for something to happen.
Well, that's your job. It's to profile the killer. To try and guess his next move, not chasing murderers in dark alleys with a 4x4. You know, I think you've seen too many movies. Tell me something. Who's gonna pay for all the equipment you damaged down here?
Oh, for fuck's sakes, just bill me, okay?
I have no choice now but to suspend you. You'll have to justify your actions in front of the disciplinary committee.
Actually, don't bother. I quit.
Oh, that's just what I expected from you. A quitter. You're nothing but a little rich girl who, when she doesn't get things her way, just quits.
Fuck you, Browning. You don't know me.
Maybe, but I know you're not getting away with this.
I think I am, or a certain list of names of senators and high officials will go public. A list of names belonging to a certain S&M club. Hey, wasn't your name on that list too?
How dare you!
Just stay clear of me, Browning, or the press will have a field day. Hey, are you married?
You little bitch!
That's little rich bitch to you, Browning.
Wow, really? That was a strange confrontation. Because, like, it's weird that she quit before blackmailing him. You would think that she would have just blackmailed him and, like, left. Like, I don't know. Ugh. She also doesn't seem like a quitter. Like she would have fought for it or something. Like I said, if she's gonna blackmail him, I mean, don't quit your job first. Just fucking blackmail him and see how it all turns out in the end. Like after the case, and quit then. I also like how she quit and she's still taking this thing. It's clearly not hers. Alright, home, Pat's house. I guess it's not home, it's Pat's house, but still. Ugh. It's hard to tell how much time is passing in this game. Because, like, every time we see any outdoors, it's nighttime. Okay, so if we had files, odds... Well, I guess if her grandfather took it, but it might be... I don't remember if she had much with the, inside, like, where she got the thing from. For some reason, I can click on this painting. Okay, I just took a painting. Sure. Sure. The Head of Baphomet by Gus McPherson. Sure, why not? That's not inner. Okay, no, it's not. I mean...
There's a lump here.
Oh.
I need something sharp to cut through, but I don't want to damage the painting.
Well, I mean, all we have is a taser and a coffee mug anyway. I don't think that would have worked. Let's see. We need like a knife of some kind. I guess a kitchen. I think that one's... I don't remember which door's the kitchen, and I kind of have some light shining in my face right now. Well, this isn't the kitchen. But let's check it out anyway. We got a toolbox.
Okay, a great combo. A shot of ice-cold vodka, a glass of good red wine while dipping in the tub. I'll get to that later.
Okay, not what I was expecting. Nothing, eh? I mean, oh, wait a minute. There it is. That's weird. You gotta click, like, under the fucking toolbox. Oh, there we go. That's a knife. That is not... I've seen those knives before. Never seen, like, a person have one of those knives before. Like, the only time I've really seen that before is, I want to say, in the game Thief. Because that's what you use when you steal paintings, to cut them out of the frame. Which was always seemed weird to me, because then, like, you're technically losing part of the painting. Because, like, the next time it gets framed, right, you're going to lose a little bit of the painting behind it.
One of my grandfather's old paintings. It's from when he was in Paris, I think.
Not even going to show her cutting the back open? Oh, okay. Like how she puts on the bunny slippers every time she comes here.
I was living a nightmare. Edith's suffering had just ended, and mine was only beginning. I took to the streets, blinded by sorrow. Why couldn't I protect her? What if I hadn't taken the case? But Milena's sweet voice brought me back to reason. She suggested we hide somewhere since the police were sure to be looking for me. Vladana's place was the safest spot, but we couldn't stay for long. We all had our reasons for leaving Prague. As for me, I wanted to get back at the bastard. We got out of the city on a small boat, and a couple of Roman's friends set us up with a ride to another town. From there, we took a train to Le Havre, France. We bought 4 tickets for New York City. America wasn't the country I had left behind.
Gus, Melina, Vladana. Oh, one of the big guys came with them.
We managed to get in through some of my connections. Then I got this in the mail. One article was about a series of murders in Chicago that were the same as the ones in Prague. I contacted Chicago authorities, but they wanted more proof. Even so, it was enough for them to confront Herbert Ackerman. He countered with an offer they couldn't refuse. Money, lots of it. Ackerman's name was safe, but they forced him to commit Mark to an institution. Fearing blame for the murders, I crept into the offices and stole any documents that might protect me. I found a full confession signed by Ackerman telling the story of his son. That bastard is in the loony bin where he deserves to be. I heard that they moved out west. Some years after, a cop from LA contacted me about a case. Strange murders of prostitutes, badly mutilated. I sent him what I could, but I told him I wasn't going near it. I wasn't going to sacrifice the one I loved again. Milena and I got married and settled down in Chicago. I went back to the ordinary missing persons and cheating husband cases. And gladly, too.
Interesting. Let's see, we were working the yard that day. Melina was tending to the flowers and I was mowing the lawn. When the phone rang, it was a call from LA. My heart started beating very fast, my palms filled with sweat, and it wasn't because I was mowing the lawn. His name was Michael Harrison, and he quickly confirmed my greatest fear. He was working a serial murder case, and he was at a loss. The only lead he had was me. I asked him how could I possibly be a lead in his case. At this point, my heart was drumming, and I was sweating bullets. Harrison asked me if the name Ackerman meant anything. My heart stopped, and my sweat turned to ice, and he shivers down my spine. I knew this day was coming. I knew that bastard was going to come back and haunt me. I knew I should have killed that son of a bitch when I had the chance. However, Harrison was more interested in Ackerman Sr. I hadn't met the ambassador when I was in Prague, but now he was the governor of California. Harrison seemed to be after him, and not Mark. I told him that it was Mark and couldn't be Ackerman the father. He said the contrary because Mark Ackerman was in a mental institution and couldn't possibly be the killer. We both argued for a few minutes, but his theory made sense, and so did mine. We were going nowhere. He asked me to come down to LA and help him with the case. I said that I wouldn't go near it. His case was oddly familiar. 5 dead prostitutes, all of which were stabbed and eviscerated. The only difference was that the killer in LA kept body parts, the victim's hands or feet. Harrison kept insisting to come down to LA to a point where I threatened to hang up. He then agreed to stop harassing me. He asked me to send him anything I had about my old case, so I sent him the FBI files I stole with the Ackerman confession and all. I was surprised to have felt so much relief when I sent the damn things away. I don't know, but I finally had the feeling that it wasn't my problem anymore. I told Harrison to watch his back, especially if he thinks Hubert Ackerman is involved. I still don't buy it. Maybe Mark has a pupil or someone he influences on the outside. Like I said before, it's not my problem anymore. Well, that cleared up who Grandma was, but it didn't really help us all that much.
Hello?
Hi, sweetie, it's me.
Hey, what's up?
I answered the phone at your desk because the damn thing kept ringing. Anyways, this guy named Vaclav something was a little hysterical. He said that he heard a scream and some noises coming from his neighbor's apartment. I figured it might be important, or you might know what he was talking about.
Yes, I do, thanks. I'll check it out.
Oh, did you find anything in the files you were looking to access?
Yes, but not as breathtakingly revealing as I'd anticipated. But it's given me a new lead. I think I'm going to LA.
LA? Why LA?
It'd be too long to explain, but I'll fill you in as soon as I get the chance.
Before you leave, I hope.
I'll try. Anyways, I gotta see what's wrong over at the campus.
Okay, sweetie. You be careful.
I always am. Bye.
Bye.
To LA? Good God, is there really that much of the game left that we're going to an entirely new city? Like, holy shit. Well, although she might be planning to go to LA and we just never actually get there. I mean, it's 100% possible that we solve this before we get there. Let's see, how long we've been going? Oh, 40 minutes. Got about 20 minutes left. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. I feel like it's got to be so close to the end. Now that like we've had like the actual conclusion to like the Prague stuff, and we've got to be so fucking close. But I mean, isn't Mia supposed to be with Richard?
Mia? Oh, shit. Mia!
Either this guy's really strong with that knife, or that was a very weak door. There also couldn't have been like a full dosage of those drugs in that needle that he gave her, because like, if so, she fucking kicked his ass on those, like.
911 emergency. What are you reporting?
Special Agent Victoria McPherson. I need assistance.
Yes, ma'am. Please give me the address or location.
I'm at the university. I'm...
Oh no. Are we gonna get to see who it is? Fucking kicked his ass, she did, like. Uh-oh. Yep. Dude, come on. Like, really? You walk in on that and you don't, don't take, like, a defensive stance at all?
God, this is worse than a hangover.
Yeah, well, also, how long were you out?
Mia's not there, which means that she might still be alive.
I don't know, that's a lot of blood.
Kolar didn't make it.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
Hey, that's Mia's purse. Now this might come in handy.
Oh my.
Where did he take
Jesus
Mia?
Christ, Mia.
Think, Vic. Think! The messages he leaves behind. Of course, the paintings!
Alright, well, I mean, we looked at them before. Each of them was a place that he killed somebody. I mean, Ida, the final death there was in the gallery. I'm trying to remember, like, what all... Because, like, the last one we found was spread out on the floor. The gallery. I try and piece it together, but, you know, I play this game once a week, and, like, the space between them is just a bit much. Oh, wait, can we... He had them all on his computer. Do I actually have to go and look at the paintings, or can I just look at them on the computer?
I can use Richard's computer to help me find the possible location.
Okay. Wow, can we, though? I mean, what the fuck is up with this? Okay, that's weird. Oh, fuck me. Alright. I was really hoping, because, like, I see the pictures flashing by on the computer. I was really hoping I could just, you know, check the computer, but no, I guess not. Okay, well, I guess we may as well start with these ones.
This one was already copied by the killer. It was the fourth victim, Natalie Kenworth. She was found in the sewers.
Okay, not seeing anything. My mouse doesn't seem to be picking up anything. And I guess since it's a one that's already been done, it might not actually be a clue
Granddad
thing.
was probably right. Maybe Ackerman had someone on the outside. That's what I'm gonna find out when I go over there.
Okay. Go over where? Okay, I'm still not seeing anything. So I think we go this way around to see them in order, but I'm not sure. And it doesn't really make a difference if they're in order or not. Alright, let's see. This one.
The killer depicted this painting already.
Yeah.
Poor Stephanie.
Okay, still not picking up anything on the paintings. Man, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing with these paintings, man. I feel like we should be doing something.
I don't think our killer took a plane ride to Prague.
Probably not, but that doesn't mean didn't find... Okay, so I can right click. Got taser and a gun, so I feel like that's not helpful. Okay, still nothing on the painting. I really don't know what we're looking for.
This is a
here.
murder portrait, and our killer hasn't used it yet.
No, it's a bridge.
That must be Frantiska, the fifth murder victim found under the bridge.
Aren't we past 5, though?
That must be the Charles Bridge.
Oh, bridge. Okay. I saw like a little word pop up there. Okay, so that's her, and then we got the... Okay, so I'm guessing that's...
That must be the Charles Bridge.
Yeah, and then...
That must
just
be
her.
Frantiska,
Okay, Frantiska.
the
All right.
fifth murder victim found under the bridge.
Okay, so that's all I could find on that one. But I mean, how is finding different things gonna help here?
I recognize the murdered Apollina. The killer hasn't used this portrait.
Hasn't.
This red drape was floating in the water next to her.
Man, her grandfather must have went into like a shit ton of detail.
That must be the Vltava River.
Okay, so a bridge, Vltava River, and then...
Apollina's eyes were carved out by the killer. I hope she was dead at the time.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she was, or very soon after. I don't think you could survive. Well, I guess people do
That's
survive
Ackerman's
getting their eyes
masterpiece,
removed.
as he once said to my granddad. I don't think our killer has gone as far in his sick, twisted game yet.
Well, maybe not yet, but I mean... Oh, so I see. So he won't be doing this painting because he needs to catch up. Like, he hasn't made it this far yet. He hasn't earned the right for that painting yet. Okay, well, this is the one we started the
We've
game
seen
on.
this one already. Cynthia Woods, our 5th victim.
Yeah, because I was going to say... Yeah, so the 5th... Like, we came into this on the 5th victim. So, what the hell kind of fucking copycat murderer doesn't copy the order? Like, what kind of a fucking weak-ass copycat is this?
Another one from the Chicago series. That's probably in the harbor.
Chicago, alright. Oh, and harbor. We got a couple new words there. See, I think that's probably would have been... Well, I guess to give you something to do, they let you click on the paintings. Because I was going to say, I'd probably be better than
One of Ackerman's
actually
LA
making us
series.
click it.
Probably like Richard said, that was Mark's doctor.
Doctor, alright. So, I mean... I don't know.
Probably from the mental institute in LA.
Mental institution, yeah. And that's apparently all we... See, now, why did I have to click on the other ones to get words? But these ones here, it just gives me words. Like,
Another one
why?
from the LA series. Nothing I can see in it that'd lead me anywhere in Chicago.
Looks like nothing there either. I also worry sometimes when I do, like, once again, I'm not capturing my cursor so you don't see. But when I'm doing, like, my little flicks across the screen with my cursor, that I just, am not going to notice it change. Granted, when it's, like, changing to, like, that little well, once again, you're probably not seeing it. It changes to, like, a magnifying glass. Like, it's a pretty significant change. Okay, so... Okay, so out of all these, the bridge is the only killer thing that we haven't done. Odds are he's going to be in Chicago, because that's where we are. Dr. Harbor. Harbor? Go. Oh, sewers, Vltava River. Ugh. I also don't know how to search. Chicago. Oh, right, okay. Search. Okay.
That's it. That's gotta be it.
The city of Chicago has the privilege of having the largest Czech community in America. The somewhat large community has helped build Chicago from the ground up. The city of Chicago and the Czech Ministry of Foreign Affairs have banded together to award a grant to help build a monument to honor and commemorate its Czech community for their hard work in helping build one of America's greatest cities. The monument is in fact a bridge. It's going to be a somewhat smaller replica of the Charles Bridge in Prague. The construction on the bridge begins in May of this year. The bridge will be named Tomanova in honor of its main benefactor, Vladana. Vladana. Wasn't that one of the prostitutes? Alright, so I guess we're going to the bridge to confront the killer? Was he really going to kill Mia at her apartment? I mean, it's got to be Richard, right? I mean, like, there's no doubt about it because, like, Mia was supposed to stay with Richard and he wasn't at the apartment, like... Take the shot. Did she get him? Guess so. All right. So did she oh, are we gonna find okay, here we go. I was like, are we gonna find out anything? Like, that's a weird place to end it. Okay, so are we actually gonna find out though? Because like, I'm assuming that's Mia going into the ambulance. Because we can't really make out anything. I mean, once again, this is a weird fucking game. Or a weird way to end it. But, like I said before, there is another Still Life game. There is a Still Life 2. And if this is how they're going to end it, next week we will go right into it. So we can try and find this fucking copycat guy. Like, because now I need to know. I thought I was thinking as she was like racing towards the thing, it's like, man, this is like a pretty like upbeat thing going here. I'm assuming that's Mia. It's going to be weird once we actually hit the place and we have to go through like the really slow point and click movement to stop the killer. But no, just fucking straight up go and do it, man. So yeah, online team. The fuck online shit did you have? But yeah, it was a good game. For a point and click adventure, I will say it was way more lax with shit. Like, at the end there, where you needed to grab the screwdriver along with the keys off the cart and the fire extinguisher, that's literally the only point I could think of that was like really like how fuck you point and clicks usually are. Because like point and clicks generally, when you play them, have so many points where you had to have picked up something earlier and it doesn't come into play for so long. There was never anything really like that. For the most part, if you could pick something up, that meant that you were about to use it. Like, I'm pretty sure that I put my mouse over that fire extinguisher before. And I didn't have the option to pick it up. I don't know 100% that that's the case. But, yeah, I mean... Yeah, it was a good game, though. I mean, I liked the back and forth between Prague and the present day to tell both stories at once. Like, I feel like they did that really well. A lot of times they do it, like, it goes back and forth way too much. Or they don't have enough to do with each other to really warrant it. Whereas this one here, or like one story is like way better than the other. I will say that like the past, like the story in the past was probably better than the one in the future. But that's just mainly due to like how at least somewhat accurate the police, like how cops like do stuff nowadays is. Like it was at least like that's why, because it was at least somewhat accurate to that, which is a lot less exciting than how they had to do stuff back in the day before they had all these forensic and all these additional rules and that, right? And not to mention you were an actual FBI agent, whereas your grandfather was just a private investigator, so he didn't have, so like obviously you have a lot more resources to throw at it. Not that it really showed. I mean, for a serial killer like this, and the speed at which he was like bodies were dropping from him, you would have assumed that they would have assigned more than like one team, like because you and your partner were like the only ones, right? So we didn't, by the looks of it, find out who the killer was. At this point, I'm just gonna go with Richard. I mean, it might not be, but at the same time, I mean, he was like, Mia was supposed to stay with him. Mia said she was gonna stay with him. He said that he was gonna stay with Mia, I think, right? I don't know. She definitely said that she was gonna stay with him though. So I mean, And then she ends up back at her apartment with the killer. Like, granted, at the same time, it would be weird for Richard to take her back to her apartment and then change into the outfit to do it. I mean, like, that would be a weird thing to bring with him. The adventure continues online. StillLifeGame.com. I'm assuming that it continues in part 2. If you have to go to some website to continue this, I'd be fucking pissed. But I own Still Life 2. I got it in a pack with this one. So I'm just going to assume that it continues in Still Life 2. But yeah, that was... Oh, she finally got to relax in the hot tub. Is this a call from LA?
Hello, sweetie. I heard that you were released from the hospital. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Did they find the body?
No, not yet. They're still dragging the riverbed and diving.
Damn.
I know how you feel. I want closure too.
I got my tickets for LA.
You still think you're gonna find answers over there? You got 'em, sweetie. It's over.
Not for me. Claire, I'm gonna have to let you go. I'm going to rest for a while.
Okay, I'll drop by later and see how you're doing.
Okay, bye.
Alright. So yeah, like I said, that was Still Life. With that, we're going to definitely have to roll right into Still Life 2 next week. Because now I have to. They fucking managed to end a fucking point-and-click adventure on a goddamn... I guess not really a cliffhanger. But I mean, the killer got away. And it's not even in one of those fashions where it's like... It might make sense for the killer to just fuck off now and do something else. I mean... This killer, like copycat killers like that, they would be so fucking dedicated to doing the copycat. Like, I feel like this game did really well with a lot of things. But I don't know how long this game, or like how long ago this game was made. Maybe like shows like Criminal Minds and that weren't on yet. But like, if somebody's gonna copycat a serial killer from back then, especially one that has paintings of all of his victims like that and how he killed them, they're going to put in the work. They're going to put in the research to figure out the order. They're going to copy the order exactly. They're not going to do it out of order. And like, they're not going to stop until they make it. So like, if she didn't kill him, it would not be long. Like, because, granted, we didn't see where she shot him. I mean, it seemed like a chest shot and him dying. But, I mean, if he was wearing a vest or something, he could have survived it. Because it still fucking hurts if you get shot while you're wearing a vest. Assuming that the bullet isn't powerful enough to punch through the vest anyway. So, I mean, yeah, he could have very easily survived. But, at the same time, like, we don't really have that many people that we would think it was. Because, like, out of the people that we know, we have our boss, who, since he puts down his actual name in that book, probably not him. We have our cop partner, and we have Richard. I think that's pretty much the only 3 people in this that you would consider suspects. And, like, our partner actually hasn't been in it for a while. Like, where the fuck did he go? Nothing happened to him, right? Because he had been missing for quite a while. I forget, did something happen to him in the last part that he, like, got... Because I don't think anything, like, he didn't die or anything. Or get put in the hospital. Did he, like, get suspended or some shit? I don't know. So I don't know what's up with him. But, I don't know. It just seems... to me that it would be Richard. Like, I don't know who else it would be out of everyone here. So, I mean, you know, maybe, I mean, it could still just be like another person that we just didn't meet. Because, I mean, the only other people I think that we met in this that isn't one of those 3 would be the bouncer at the club and that other cop and the coroner lady. And I don't see any of them being the killer. I mean, definitely not the coroner lady. And I mean, the bouncer wasn't in the game long enough to, like, and didn't seem like he, you know, and the other cop, once again, he wasn't in the game all that, like, enough, right? Like, the only people, once again, going by, like, non-real world logic here, like, going by game logic, it would have to be somebody who has been in the game enough for it to be a surprise that it's them, right? Like, if you meet somebody once and then they turn out to be the killer, it's like, oh, okay. It's not going to be a surprise because it's like you didn't have time to form an opinion on that person anyway. But yeah, so that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week with the sequel.